Ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, I'm Carbonor. Welcome to my channel. I hope all is warm and well in your world. One second here, I'm sorting out my... Just getting my phone set up. You know the deal. You know the drill. By now, you are well aware of my quirks and whatnotery. Oh, I had a coughing fit for no reason at all. No reason at all. I was coughing for no reason at all right before I turned on my mic. Again, no reason at all. Ugh. So don't ask. It's, just mind your business. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Ugh. Had some burritos tonight for supper. They were pretty good. They were pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I make some pretty good burritos. I've mentioned before, I'm sure. As I've mentioned my spaghetti, that I make some pretty badass spaghetti. I do indeed make some pretty badass spaghetti. Excuse me. But if you hear the occasional burp sneak by, that's why. Drank a big ass glass of milk with it though, so that'll kind of tone things down a little bit. What do I get today? Oh, the skin. Oh, cool. So we're now on to the final stretch for the Inez cleaning service box. I'm not sure where my brain went there for a minute, but it went somewhere. Did I do anything? Let's see. I did some stuff. Not a lot. Let me see. What did I do? I did do. I got hers maxed out now, and hers maxed out now. They're not the same one, are they? No, they're not the same. So I got those two maxed out. So the only two that I don't have maxed out are hers. Wait. Does she have the right one? Okay, she does. Okay. So then, oh shit, well then, well, why do I have another one of those? Who's got that one? Is somebody supposed to have that one? Because now, now I wonder why I have that one. What does this one do? Singular and non-attribute. Why would I? I'm confused as fuck as to why I have that one. I mean, I guess I might as well just keep a hold of it. But it's good to know that I don't have to. Nobody's using it, so I don't have to worry about maxing it out yet. So I can just focus on getting Haley's, and everybody's reactors will be maxed out. That's pretty cool. And I think that's it. I think that's all I did. Um, yeah, yeah. I think I did I think I did a wall crasher and got some um couple missions and Axiom planes. Yeah, that's about it. I didn't really do much with the intent of focusing on anything. I think yeah, that's it. I was trying to think because usually I do some grinding, but I didn't really do anything because if you'll notice, I'm slowly running out of things to like strive for. I think I did. Yeah, I did a pass or two at trying to get that last piece for the ultimate Eugen, and I didn't. I obviously I didn't get it. Otherwise, I'd be celebrating and saying, "Hey, I got it! I got it!" But I didn't got it. I didn't got it. Uh, yeah, that all looks fairly easy. Okay, excellent. So tomorrow it will be a whole new one of these. Cool, cool. And I guess next I will be getting probably these. And then that'll just leave that. And bam, I get that for free. Too cool. And then we'll worry about this shit. And we've got oodles and oodles of time. Oodles of time. Oh. So what are we gonna do first? Let's check the mailbox. Get our skin for the gun. Yeah, yeah, I don't like that at all. That guy's name. That's just, you know, that just makes me uncomfortable. It just makes me uncomfortable. I do like the way that looks, but that does look pretty cool. Oh, guys, really, 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 you couldn't have fixed that, guys. Come on now, come on, come on, come on now. I don't know. I do like that. Is anybody using this? it would appear that I have it with Serena, because that's the color basically for her. Let's see. No, because you have the Kingsguard Lance now. Okay. Not really. I don't think really nobody has a shotgun as a primary weapon. I'm just not a snipers and shotguns are just not my thing. They're just not my thing. I mean, shot is an amazing weapon for defense or for offense, either one, because it's just destruction. But game wise, it never holds as much ammo. It's always slower. The fire rate is always slower. So I don't like them. Like the same reason that with a sniper rifle, you can't really close range with it. So, at game wise, I mean, I can see the appeal and totally understand the tactical advantage that having a very well trained sniper would give in a real life combat situation. But game wise, I fucking hate them. I fucking hate them. I don't like them. So, but yeah, sniper rifles and shotguns just not my thing. I'd rather fire a million bullets, even if only like two of them are gonna make contact. I don't care. Okay, so we need to let's go. Oh, there should be new Eckhart stuff. Eckert, not Eckhart. Eckert.
What do you want me to do?
I just
Hack
just
something? Place
no
a wiretap?
no
Check data?
no, not that either. Oh my goodness! What do I have to do? Intercept battle on hard difficulty. I'm on that shit. I'm on it. I'm on it.
Do you need information about
No,
the Colossi?
I don't. I don't. I thank you for offering, though. And now, believe me, if I come up with any questions, Seneca, you'll be the first person that I come talk to. Let's do this, doggo. Too late. You were trying to go Super Saiyan. I know you were. I could see you. I could see it. But I could see it. I could see you doing it. But nope, nope, nope. It weren't gonna happen this time. He was trying to do his immunity bullshit thing. His super move. I could see him do it. I could see him. I could see him. Nah. Fuck you, bitch. Whatever. Fucking stupid red thing on your back. Just soak in the ashes of my enemy. What? With what health? With what health are you still standing? Are you shitting me? He's has one hit point, 1 health point. That's what he's got right now. One. If I shoot that stupid thing on his back, surely to God he's gonna die. Yeah. What the fuck? Come on, let me go. You son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. One more. Where am I? Oh. Okay. Now which part do I need? Let's check that real quick. I mean, largely I need them all, but specifically we need the right. We need the cable, the cord. I'll check my mail in a minute.
What do you want me to do? Hack something? Place a wiretap? Check data?
Okay. You know what? We're gonna do that one again. God, that's just a hideous, hideous outfit. Hideous.
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
All right. Another one of you go. Yeah, we'll get some more of you. Not that many. Apparently not that many. Well, I'm not gonna fuck around for 4. So I need some more of these. Okay. That'll work. That ought to cover it. Now I can do something. Yes, we can go over here and raise Haley's reactor. Oh shit, hold on. Alright. Now Haley's is almost done. Sweet. Might as well check the mail now. I mean, I'm right here. It's here. Might as well. What do you got? Okay. Apparently we're just gonna do... I need to do my money, though. We need to do the money. So let's get rid of this shit. Yarr. We'll load up somebody to go get the money. Okay. Let's switch to... We'll go with Serena. EA is dog shit. I've heard that. I have heard that. So I have definitely, just to, you know, make conversation, I have definitely gotten ahead of schedule on the wrestling videos, which is the first step to me getting some more, starting doing playthroughs again. I'm getting back on track. Right now, I've already added it, so it's processing. Well, it's not. It's exporting, basically copying to my laptop. Next Wednesday's Wicked Wednesday night, and I've already got the week after that all 3 shows recorded. And I'm going to start editing them tomorrow, so I'll be 2 weeks ahead on the wrestling. And if I'll keep up that pace, and then I'll start recording some playthroughs.
Descendant, this is a phase separation veil, which uses inversion energy. It has a large output,
I'll be,
which requires
once again,
processing tens of billions of units of data.
I'll be doing playthroughs and doing live streams, pumping out content. And see, getting far ahead on shit gives me more freedom and more time to do other stuff. Because you know, there's a lot of things that I want to do. Like I need to start researching a new music app. AI, you know, an AI music maker, so I can get back to making, you know, the Circle albums, because I've got new material that I really like, that I'm enjoying writing again. You know, things of that nature, and getting ahead on all that stuff. It really frees me up. I gotta do the remasters, and really, I mean, I've got a music editor, song editor app, much like the editor that I use for my videos, but it's specifically for MP4s, I guess, or for music files. I don't know. And I'm going to go through and see if I can't, you know, tweak a few things here and there, maybe pump up the music, or at least turn down the vocals, one of the two. Because in my opinion, that's, and I don't know, it may be just the way things process, because when I listen to the songs straight from YouTube on my earbuds, it sounds, I mean, I don't notice that there's that much of a contrast between the vocals and the music, but it seems anywhere else that I play it, there is. So it's weird. I don't know what the deal is. So I'm gonna go through and see if I can't, you know, at least see if it's a thing with the music files, or it's just the way every other source of, you know, like TV or PlayStation or what the fuck ever, if they're just not properly set.
You can create an opening to attack the commander directly.
I don't know. Maybe my earbuds are just really good. I don't know. But largely, the whole reason that I'm gonna remaster them, I'll just let you in on a secret. It's because I've wanted since I basically created the AI versions of the 4 girls, so they look real. They look like real people. I've wanted to go back and redo a couple of the covers. I think I've mentioned that. And that's basically the only reason I don't want to remaster them, is because essentially I don't want to delete the old ones, the old videos, because of the watch hours and the view counts and all that stuff. So I don't want to get rid of them. So I'm just going to make those private, and I'm going to call the remasters and change a little, you know, tweak some things here and there, basically. So I don't know if you could call that trying to cheat the system or anything, because you can't upload the same video more than once, and I get that. But they won't really be the same video. I think there will be things different about them. But that's largely the only reason, is because I want to go back and redo the covers on the first few. I wanted the first one, Ideation. I've got the cover of that is supposed to be like the band symbol, and on like a kind of weird, ethereal background. But since then, I kind of tweaked the symbol and made it more unique than it was. So I wanted to go back and redo that one. The second album, Blackened, as I've mentioned before, has their WWE 2K versions that I cut and pasted together to make, an album cover basically. And I want to redo that with the AI realistic versions of the girls instead. And the same thing with the third album, Infected. I want to do that as well. I don't feel it necessary for the rest of them after that. Bodies, I need to tweak that cover a little bit, but the rest of them, they're all fine. But it's just those 4 that I need to tweak a little bit. So, and you can say, well, why don't you just upload, those 4? Because that's not the way it works in my world. Because then they won't be in order that they came out in. You know what I'm saying? Those new videos will not be in the same, and I can't have that. So I have to redo them all. That's what it's like being me. Continuity, my friends. Continuity. The most important thing in any kind of storytelling is continuity. Okay, let's go for the other money. We'll go with her since I just did her. What is the next one? Yeah, Sharon should be safe. We want to do a different outfit. Let's do the armor.
Descendant. The enemy has modified the Ancestor's weapon with Vulgus technology and are using it to emit inversion energy. It appears they are defending the gate with it. The weapon contains ancient arcane. The structure on the ground drops and releases this. Descendant, I will show you the properties of the arcane stored within the weapon. You can disconnect the energy link using your own arcane. The enemy commander is using the inversion energy as a personal barrier. We must find a device with the same arcade properties. You need to attack that device from above to counter the inversion energy.
Y'all give me something I can fucking use.
Descendant, we've been waiting for you. Our soldiers have suffered extensive casualties while holding off the enemy onslaught. These resources were seized from the enemy fortress. They must be transported safely to Albion.
Watch your feet.
Motherfucker. Bitches. No! Shit.
more soldiers for the time being. Thank you, Descendant. You're a lifesaver.
Whoa! Jesus Christ, dog. Calm down. Good God. Way too excited. Oh, that's just such an easy and fun way to make money. You literally just have to stand there mostly and just sling some poison at people. What is that? Oh, that's the new Glay outfit. That's the new Glay outfit. Let's see who that is. Oh, wrong thing. That's what I meant to do. We're gonna do some ninja nail. We're going to Sigma. Gonna hack and slash.
This is Hound action to all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Please caution. Over. The specialized focus aircraft is set to resupply. It's defensive. Shoot it down.
Okay. Holy shit. Alright, hold on. Clear some of these fuckers out of the way. Hey, good morning, Rick. He says, looking good. Thank you. I am. I just, different characters do different things. Basically, I built Nell to be, Viessa with a sword.
Stay calm.
Descendants, we're detecting RK life signs inside a Vulgus structure.
Rick says, oh, I've been gone too long. Rick says you have diversified. Yeah, a little bit I have. I just, with Nell, I always liked Nell. She was always one of my favorite, characters. But I just didn't enjoy playing as her. I don't know, something about her abilities just didn't do it for me. And I gave her the sword. I was just like, yeah, she looks like somebody that could have a sword. And then I started playing with the sword, and I was like, oh, okay. Now I'm digging Nell. Rick says she was cute as an NPC. Yeah. And I liked her story, it's pretty tragic. And yet she was pretty badass. She wasn't helpless. But yeah, once I gave her the sword, it just was like, okay. Now this is something I can do. This is something I can deal with. So like I said, I basically just built her as a Viessa with a sword. I originally was going to, because she had, for a long time, she had two handguns, two of the hand cannons, and I think the cavalry. For a long time, that's what I had her with, and I hand cannon, so I'll just give her a sword. And then I started playing with the sword, and then I started calling her Ninja Nell.
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer
And
to
it
transport
kind of unlocked her character for me. Ninja Nell. Not really, not much with it. No, I do on occasion, but mostly I just like to kind of like bouncing around, slashing everything. They've got her. Let me put it on here. I've got her melee weapon attack at almost 1,000,000. The shadows at 2.2, and then almost 5,000,000 DPS. And then I recently switched out her external components to the Manus to make her melee attack even better. So yeah, I basically just made her a sword slinger. And Rick says, how do you like Daya? I like her pretty well. Yeah, I like her a lot. she's just a fucking powerhouse. But God, her fucking, oh my God, her story. Jesus Christ. It literally made me cry. I was like, God damn, that's so fucking horrible. So horrible. That her and Glay are going to have to go through the rest of their fucking lives knowing that the real Daya died. He asks, what trigger module did I use for Daya? Well, I can show you. I decided that she is like Blair and Viesa's protege. So she's got cold-based powers, but she's dressed kind of like the color scheme that I have for Blair, and I let her carry his sword as well. I used the icebreaker. And this is my modules that I used for No. I've enjoyed it pretty well. What Steel Vanguard does, Rick says, when you use your first ability and hits an enemy, it activates an ice cloud. Switch him back to... Rick says, change the reactor, it changes the elements. For Daya, oh, okay. So if you use one of the, like a poison cloud, a poison reactor, it'll be a poison cloud. I see. Rick says it's fun to play with. That is, oh, that's a horrible, horrible outfit. That red thing. That's just so ugly. And I don't see any dudes running around in the men's version of that, because the men's version is just fucking dog shit. Good morning, Mason. Mason asks, do you know any good ways to farm gold and copper? Well, if you've got a pretty well-built Freyna, my advice is to come right over here. Oh, hold on. Is to come over here and do the Special Operation Normal Fortress. This one right here. Because it will give you a shitload of gold and copper. if you've got a pretty powerful Freyna, this is one of the best and easiest places to go, in my opinion. Rick says, for gold, go to Disrupt Invasion for 4 million gold. Yeah, those are the that's just for gold though. Is over here on this one. Go to these, and then the ones that are lit up in red, you'll go to the ones that have the full red marker, and you know, it'll be highlighted different. Go into that, and then go into the one on the right, and that is they're pretty easy missions because you don't really have to just kill the enemies. You just have to do these simple little tasks, and maybe, you know, while you're getting attacked by a few people, it's not really that hard. But it is still technically hard. So if you've got some pretty powerful people, you can do this one. And if you've got some just like a pretty good Freyna that you're confident you could do stuff with, then my recommendation is this one right here, because this will not only get you a lot of gold, but it'll get you a lot of copper as well. Whereas the other one over there will just give you the gold. And Rick says for copper, just dismantle your modules and trigger mods, and that's true as well. But I hope that is helpful. What was I doing? Is this? No. Money. No. Sigma. Sigma. By the way, welcome to the channel, Mason. Hope you enjoy your time here. And if you do, maybe you could see your way clear to subscribing, perhaps. I'm very close to the first major milestone of the channel, so it'd be pretty cool if you could help me get there. I'd appreciate it. I do lots of stuff here: live streams, playthroughs, music, all kinds of shit. Rick says,
This is Hound action to all personnel.
Mr. C,
Storm is intensifying.
have you tried
Conditions are unfavorable.
Blood and Iron for Glay? It's like she's a cowgirl. No, no, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with the Predator Instinct. I'm pretty happy with it.
Specialized bogus aircraft has appeared over the operation zone. Blast it out of the sky.
Oh. Rick says. I know, just maybe try something new. Oh, yeah, oh, I see. Yeah. And then they nerfed her, he says. I was so mad. They also nerfed explosive life glay. When I gave the Typhoon to Serena, she became Ultimate Luna. That was... I was worried when they said they were going to nerf Glay, that they were going to... because as soon as, that shit came out, I played as Glay, and I was like, oh my god, I can tell the difference. Because I've always used the Predatory Instinct. And I was like, oh my god, she's so much better now. And then they said they were going to nerf her, and I was like, oh fuck. And then they said they didn't touch Predatory Instinct. And I was like, yes,
we can provide
yes.
Ground.
I was very happy. Yeah, the Typhoon ended up, it's a pretty good weapon. It's a pretty good weapon. I gave it to Harris. Because it works well with her lasers.
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position. Well done, Descendant.
Rick says Blood and Iron was one shooting everything, even the ships. It made getting Dia easy. Everything on screen dies when you use Blood and Iron. It was like insta-kill. Yeah, that's what people were saying, and I guess people were complaining about it. I don't know why. I don't understand why it matters in a PvE game. I mean, if it was PvP, I could understand. You want all the characters in a PvP game to be balanced. So that it's fair to go against somebody else and more skill-based versus skill-based. But for a player versus environment game, I don't understand why it matters. It makes no sense to me. But I guess some people gotta have shit to bitch about. Rick asked if he tried the Blue Beetle with Glaive fighting Wally. No. You mean the Wall Crasher? No. Rick says I got a 4 billion damage on him with an Enzo buff. Damn. That's impressive. I think the most that I've ever gotten is three something with Blair. Now, let's do. Rick says there was 4 glaze in there and we killed him in 16 seconds. That's pretty quick. Put on my mask. Rick says that's my new way of fighting Wally now. Rick says you can't really use Serena with Wally because they put multi-hit resistance. Oh, okay. The hell just happened? How'd that happen?
Subduing the target.
Son of a bitch. Oh shit! What is that? One of the things? Am I supposed to be? No. Okay. Just consumed copper. Okay. Definitely this one. Rick says, you know, they nerfed the Due Manus sword because everyone was using it. Now they buffed the Shadow sword. It's still pretty powerful, really. It's still a pretty potent weapon. But yeah, it's the shadows. The shadows kind of ridiculous. But the hypernova is fucking even better than it. My hypernova is at 10 million DPS, I think. By far the most powerful weapon that I have. Yeah. hmm Yeah, it's good for boss battles. Oh, we're back. Mask. Oh shit. Rick says, I can't wait for Maid Inez. Yeah. Just a few more days.
Continuing the operation.
Descendant, destroy this tactical objective. Please confirm. Copy of breach creature spotted inside the operations zone. Descendant, bonus on traffic is increasing at your location. It looks like each of breach Vulgus special assault ship identified.
Continuing the operation.
What's happening? What happened? This was I standing on my dog? Gotta make an entrance. I can only assume that Frostgate is supposed to be Farscape. I think that's probably the reference. And if you don't know what Farscape is probably the greatest fucking science fiction television show ever created. It is fucking phenomenal. I cannot recommend Farscape enough. If you like sci-fi, you must watch it. I think it's 5 seasons and maybe 2 movies. Like made for TV movies, but you understand what I'm saying. Might just be 1. Fucking phenomenal show. It almost looks like the 3 of them are squaring off against me. It's worth a look. Rick says I might have heard of it. See some new people have joined the stream. Welcome to the channel. I'm Carbonor. Hope all is warm and well in your world today. If you enjoy what you see here, perhaps you could maybe consider subscribing. That'd be super cool of you. I'm very close to the first major milestone of the channel. I just need 89 more subscribers, and I'll hit the 500 mark that I need. And if you guys out there watching could be some of those 89, that would be very, 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 very cool. Okay. Now, check. Let's get our mail. Let's get our mail. Rick asked, "Did you know there's a bug with Ultimate Eugen?" No, I didn't know that. He's the only one I don't have him yet. He's the only one I don't have is Ultimate Eugen. Uh, how? Rick says if you heal your party members with his fourth skill and then change to someone else, everyone that he heals dies. Nemo posted that bug on his channel. So wait, you mean like after the battle? Like if you heal people during the battle and then after that you change, they die? They just drop dead? That's a weird bug. Yeah, we don't need that though. That's not a big deal. How are we looking on this shit here? Let's just see. It's kind of crazy to look at these and see how many enemies you've killed. It's like, have I really killed 51,000 enemies? Crazy. Alright, we're just gonna go do some of these. Don't think too hard. Hold on. Okay. We gotta have some fun with Biesa. Rick says it works. I was trolling everyone 10 times over. Let's go with our armored form.
The space-time fabric of the void is extremely illogical.
Yeah, okay. Lay off the acid, Seneca. Ice Maiden is coming next week, Rick says. What's the Ice Maiden? Oh, for the challenge. I see what you're saying. Have I got my bossing build ready? Sure. The next Abyss Colossi. Yeah, you're bossing Blair. Yeah, Blair can handle it, I'm sure. I'm sure Blair will be okay. Oh shit. That sucks. Rick says turning a skill user to a gun user. That would be you, right, Mr. C? Yeah. That does sound like something I would do. Oh, wait. Weaponized autism. Now that is a name.
I'm Ecker from Data Intelligence.
I know who you
How
are.
can I help you?
Go do some more. I didn't mean to turn this into a Colossi episode, but...
Have you completed preparations?
Oh, just shut up. But I need shadows! Got to put my helmet on. Rick says, did I use all my green tickets yet? No, I didn't buy the, any of the current outfit. So I've got, I think it's almost 1,500. Yeah, I've got 1,432. Yeah, yeah, I'm totally cool with it going away because I think I think both the men's and the women's outfit are just absolutely hideous. I don't like them at all. Yeah, I got what I needed. The ETA shop, yeah, I got what I needed out of there. I even bought the backpack. So here's hoping this one coming up is a little better looking. You have some of the outfits or the tickets? Oh, what the next outfit is going to be? That's okay. I might get that. A couple of those. Rick says the butt get jiggles a lot.
What do you want me to do? Hack something? Place a wiretap? Check data?
Oh my God. Why do all you people try so hard? We'll do it once more.
Have you completed preparations?
Yep, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Oh, oh, stretching and things are popping. I'm gonna run real quick. Get something to drink. I just tried to take a drink and it was empty, and I was like, no! It's horrible. It's horrible. What I'm even gonna do is add some crushed ice. Because I like living on the edge. Okay. Now, I'm gonna check the temperature. Because we're at that weird part, at least where I'm at, where I live. We're at that weird part of the year where at night it's cold enough to turn your heat on, but during the day you have to turn the air on. I hate that time of year. Requires too much maintenance. Restart. Rick says all signs of old age. I know it all too well. I assume you're talking about the stretching and everything popping. Yeah. Yeah. It happens to us all if you're lucky. Out of my way, dog. Rick says 7:38 in Texas. Have to go make breakfast. That almost rhymes. Have a good breakfast, Rick. Have a good day, man. It's good seeing you. Give me all the parts I need for another shadow. That'll be excellent. Hey, you know what else would be excellent? If some of you guys out there watching right now were to subscribe. That would be most excellent. And you don't even know how appreciated it would be. Oh, we're back home. We can take off the mask. Getting close to another wall crasher. The 9 a.m. wall crasher.
Hack something? Place a wiretap? Check data?
Which also means that it's getting close to the end of the stream. Sad face. Okay. I believe that makes us all the parts we need for another shadow. And indeed it do. Indeed it do. Excellent. Excellent indeed. So, let's get rid of the shit. It's time to go to Axion. All right. Time to go to Axion. I'm not usually a person that likes ice in their drinks, but every once in a while, crushed ice is pretty nice. Wait. I didn't mean to make that rhyme. It just happens sometimes.
Focus nearby is spotted to the left. Remove the
Where's the man in the box? What are you doing? What happened? Stupid goddamn lava walls.
Fantastic! I knew I could count on you.
Yep, no sweat. I didn't die or anything. Where's the other one? Way the fuck up here? I think you'll be quicker. Okay. I don't see any loose monsters. Oh. Eh. Eh. I think we might have enough time to sneak in one of these. Try for... give it a shot for that last piece of Eugen we need. hurries. think I'm going to end up having to leave this mission. As much as I hate it. Because there's no way those two, I mean, I'm not the most powerful character, build in the world, I'll admit. But those two aren't, I don't think those two are doing anywhere near the damage diet. It doesn't feel like it.
Like me.
Gotta go. Gotta go. Nope, it's too late. Fuck. Well, we missed the wall crasher. Fucking sucks. I realized too late. Too late. That fucking sucks. Well, at least I did one for the episode, at any rate. I thought I had enough time to leave and port back down there, but I guess not. That sucks. I could have just finished that, but I was trying to do something else. So that sucks. But it is what it is. Didn't need any of those. Nothing in research is done, so I guess we're safe to call it an episode. What do we got over here? Cool. What'd that give me? Wind blown. Okay. Odd word to have, but I guess. All right. Thank you for being here, everybody. For those of you who are here in chat, which is pretty much only Rick. Of course, we did have the new gentleman. What was his name? What was his name? Where'd he go? Mason. Always good to have new people showing up. I hope we were able to help him with his question. For those of you who were here and watching silently in the background, we appreciate you for being here as much as we do everybody else. You don't always have to say something. It'd be nice if you would, if you want to say hey or something, that'd be pretty cool. I won't snap at you or nothing. And for those of you who are watching this as a video later, thank you for making it this far into the video. You're a trooper and a champion, and we appreciate you as well. If any of you groups of people that I just mentioned enjoyed what you saw here today, if it made you laugh, chuckle, or smile, if you enjoyed watching the game, or just, what have you, the lovely ladies that I sometimes, most of the time, play with, perhaps you can see your way clear to leave me a like, a comment, a share, or a subscribe, particularly a subscribe. I'm 89 subscribers away from hitting the 500 mark needed for the first major milestone of the channel, that being opening up super chats and memberships for the channel, which would be super cool. Super cool. I've already got my watch hours taken care of. I just need those subscribers. So if any of you guys out there are watching who aren't subscribed, golly gee, I really would appreciate it if you consider doing so. It'd be very, very, very cool. And very helpful. And for those of you who would like to support the channel in another way, you will find links to my Patreon and my Ko-fi on my YouTube community page. Totally optional and totally up to you, but if you saw something here that you think might be worth $1 or $2, that would be where to drop it. And it too would be greatly appreciated. And while you're at all that stuff, check out the rest of the shit on my channel. I have over 1,200 videos. That's what I said. Over 1,200 videos. I'll just stand here next to the chick in the bikini, because Serena looks good in the bikini. So we'll just give you that to look at. White Death 666. Yeah, that's great. That's a good name. Good name. I have concerts that I've been to. Pretty good footage, shot on a good phone, good sound quality, and in a couple of the shows I was pretty goddamn close. I have original music that I write the lyrics to, and let me stress, I write the lyrics to. I used to be a singer-songwriter in my younger days, and I give life to my songs through an AI app in the form of a 4-piece all-girl metal band called The Circle. They consist of Winter's Lane, lead vocals and bass, Rose Rolando, additional vocals, rhythm guitar and piano, Olivia Burnstorm, additional vocals and drums, and Yvette Raynette, additional vocals and lead guitar. If you like chick rock or chick metal, or just metal and rock in general, you like bands like In This Moment, New Year's Day, Hellstorm, Butcher Babies, Flyleaf, Lacuna Coil, those kind of bands, then you will probably dig it. I take influence from a lot of different musical styles, and I reflect that in the prompts that I use, finding what is appropriate for each song that I write. There's a great deal of work goes involved with it, a heavy human component in the music that I produce. It is not just me going, write me a song about so-and-so and having the AI do everything. No, I put a shitload of work into what I do music-wise. And really everything, but particularly the music. So yeah, check those out. I got 10 albums. 10 albums. It's good music. And you can also find the lovely ladies of The Circle every Wednesday night on Wicked Wednesday Night. That is the female division of my original character simulated wrestling federation. The men's division is every Monday on Monday Night Mania. Then I also have a female celebrity federation that's every Tuesday on Tuesday Night Download. I've got a DC versus Marvel federation coming up in a couple months. I just got to put the finishing touches on it. Partly what I'm trying to do to get ahead of, the wrestling scheduled, video scheduled to come out, so that I can work on stuff like that and not be so time cramped. You know what I'm saying? Then I also have upgrades for the men's division and the female celebrity federation coming towards the end of the year. On top of all that, I do these late daily live streams like you're watching right now, between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. ish, depending on my real world work schedule. Where I play the very game that you're watching me play right now, the First Descendant. Sometimes chat joins in and we take on some of the more challenging stuff. Sometimes chat cheers me on as I attempt to build my characters better, and sometimes they give me shit for the way I choose to build my characters. But regardless of how it goes, a fun time is had by all, so we would love to have you around. So keep an eye out for those. Then also on Fridays between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m., it's Fall Guys Fortnite Friday, where I play, guess what? Guess what I play? Yes, you'll never guess. That's right. It's Fall Guys and Fortnite. And much like with this game, I'm totally open to playing with the chat, as long as you're willing to do duos, trios, or squads. I'm not doing one-on-one shit or custom maps where it's just 2 people. I'm not doing that. That's boring as fuck for me. And if it's boring as fuck for me, I know it's boring as fuck for everybody else. So no on that. But if you want to, duo, trio, or squad, I'm all about it. Just drop me a line and we'll do it. And on top of all that, I've got a shitload of playthroughs, all kinds of genres, all kinds of titles. We've got horror, action, adventure, racing, roguelite, walking simulators, you name it, I've got it. I've got a massive library of over 300 games that I keep new stuff in constant rotation as I finish other games. So if there is something out there that you might be interested in watching me play, my library, if it's there, it gets bumped up to the top of the list. It's that easy to have an impact on the content that comes out of this channel. Drop it in the comments. That's all you gotta do. And, well, I guess, ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, that just leaves me to say thank you once again, and I really do mean that. You guys are the fucking bomb. Your support means the world to me, and I think we're growing a pretty good community of some decent human beings, and I'm all about that. So thank you for helping make it happen. And until next time, later.